Don't touch that dial. Watch this exciting scene from today's 4-part story of Underdog. Here it comes now.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Underdog! Underdog! Wait a minute! Look at him! He has to stay stiff as a board! Drip the mooch!
No need to fear. Underdog is here.
Oh, I wasn't afraid, Underdog. I called because I just found out tomorrow is your birthday. And I'm going to give you a real birthday party. A fancy party with a cake and candles and everything.
Your party will make a perfect day unless some crime calls me away.
Oh, that would be terrible. I hope nothing happens before tomorrow.
But far across the sea in London, England, something was already happening.
The museum has promised to loan out our Excalibur sword collection. Loan it to a museum in San Francisco.
But the Excalibur sword collection is worth millions of dollars. Some criminals are sure to try and steal it while it's getting from here to San Francisco.
That's what I'm worried about. Who can we be sure of? Underdog.
Underdog.
Telegram for Underdog.
Your party now is out for me. I am needed across the sea.
Oh, shucks, Underdog. Tomorrow's your birthday.
When duty calls, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
And so it was that the famous Excalibur sword collection, as it traveled from London by plane, was guarded by the fearless Underdog. When the collection was transferred to a train in New York, it was still carefully guarded by Underdog.
It's terribly good of you to come along and guard the Excalibur sword collection. Anyone might try to steal it.
And up ahead was that notorious criminal, Riff Raff.
All right, men, here comes the train. When she hits that tree we put across the tracks, we pull up our handkerchiefs and charge down there just like the James boys.
Yeah, boss. Then we get that $1 million sword collection.
A wreck. We've had a train wreck.
Put back the swords and stay on guard. This may be Riff Raff's calling card.
What's that?
Batman!
All right, all you people, just hand over your money and jewels to the boys. Meanwhile, I gotta see a car about some swords. This looks like the car, all right. Here's one of the swords already. Okay, now, let's have the rest of the collection.
The only collection you will get are cuts and bruises you'll regret.
On guard! I'll get you yet. Take this.
A crooked sword, like a crooked man, always ends up and also ran.
Run for it, men! It's Underdog!
I should go and bring them back, but first I must put the train on the track.
Mighty tough job, Underdog. You sure you can get that engine back on the rails?
This is no problem to retrieve. I'll just bend over and give it...
Oh, Underdog, what is it? Underdog's in pain. Quick, send for an ambulance. The mighty Underdog was in pain. Why? What was causing it? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next thrilling episode. Underdog had saved the famous Excalibur sword collection from Riff Raff, but suddenly, Underdog was in pain. Hurry, men! Get Underdog to the hospital. He's in pain.
Oh, Underdog, does it hurt badly?
Well, I stay straight. I'm right as rain. But when I bend over, there's a stabbing pain.
And tomorrow's your birthday. I was going to have such a lovely party for you.
Recognizing the seriousness of the situation, the hospital sent for specialists all over the world. They came by plane. They came by train. They came by car. And as the doctors tried to help Underdog, the world mourned his plight, except, that is, for one unsavory character.
Mooch, this is the break we have been waiting for. Underdog is in a hospital. Now is the time for us to grab that Excalibur sword collection.
Yeah, but it's in that San Francisco museum, boss. They got guards all over the place.
Yeah, but I got a perfect plan. Tonight, after everybody is out of the museum, you and I...
Meanwhile, back at the hospital...
Now, what is it that seems to be the trouble with you, Underdog?
When I stay straight, I'm right as rain.
But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
Oh.
This one is a real doozy, doctors. Get the hammer there and we'll try testing the reflexes, Yumpin' Yiminy, we got to get a bigger hammer.
Perhaps, old man, we should try checking his blood pressure. Here, let me. By Jove, that's pressure.
Here, Underdog, let me look in the eyes here and maybe see what is doing in there, Yumpin' Yiminy, that X-ray vision has melted the light.
We simply must find the cause of that pain. Unless Underdog gets out of here soon, there is certain to be a crime wave.
And tomorrow's his birthday.
Meanwhile, as night came to the San Francisco Museum, something strange began to happen.
What did I tell you, Mooch? Nobody around at all. Now all we do is grab the Excalibur sword collection and vermouth. I think we made a boo-boo. You'll never get riff-raff without Underdog to help you. Did you see that, Mooch? I hung the chandelier on him. Come on, grab the swords and let's get rolling.
Yes, Riff Raff finally had the Excalibur sword collection, and Underdog still had his pain.
And tomorrow's his birthday.
Will the doctors be able to find the cause of Underdog's pain? Will he be able to get out and capture Riff Raff and return the Excalibur sword collection? You'll see all of this Underdog adventure complete on today's show. And in weeks to come, you'll be seeing exciting scenes like this. Raff had stolen the famous Excalibur sword collection from the San Francisco Museum, and the once powerful Underdog was still in the hospital.
Look at these headlines. Riff Raff just stole the Excalibur sword collection.
Riff Raff has struck. I can't be slow. It's hip, hip, hip. And away I... Oh!
Oh, you can't believe in this place, Underdog. Not till we find out what's causing that pain.
While I stay straight, I'm right as rain. But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
And tomorrow's his birthday. I was going to have such a lovely birthday party for him.
And while the doctors searched to find the cause of Underdog's pain,
Across the ocean, there's a rich old collector in a little old country who is just dying to get hold of this Excalibur sword collection. He's going to pay us $1 million for it.
Yeah, but gee, boss, how can we ship it over to the guy? You know how close those inspectors check everything that goes out of the country.
And that, Mooch, is why I have purchased this little old candle factory.
A candle factory?
Right! Notice the beautiful assembly line?
Yeah, but what good does it do?
Allow me to demonstrate. First, we turn on the button. Next, we will hand these mechanical arms one of the swords, like so. These arms take the sword and wrap it in this wick cord, like so. Then the arms move along to here where they dip the sword in this wax, like so. Then the arms drop the candle onto the belt and take it down to this wick cutter to shorten the wick, like so. And our swords look just like an ordinary king-size candle.
Gee, boss, you're a genius.
Yeah! Come on, let's bring in the swords. With that Underdog out of the way, we don't have a worry in the world.
and indeed Underdog was still out of the way.
While I stay straight, I'm right as rain. But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
And tomorrow is Underdog's birthday, and he feels so sad and depressed. I know what I'll do. I'll go out and buy everything for a birthday party and have it right here in the hospital. That's sure to cheer up Underdog. Let me see now. Do I have everything? I have presents for Underdog, and I have lovely party hats, and I have the birthday cake. Oh, the candles. I must get candles for the cake. And there's a candle factory just around the corner.
Keep handing in those swords, Mooch. We've almost finished the whole Excalibur collection.
This assembly line sure works great, boss.
Hello? Hello in there? I want to buy some birthday candles. Anyone here?
Oh, no! Sweet Polly Purebred!
Riff Raff! And there are some of the stolen swords.
Grandpa Mooch!
Hey, what'll I do with her, boss? She's a regular wildcat.
Hand her to the assembly line! It knows how to take care of her!
And the arms of the assembly line wrapped Sweet Polly in the wick cord, carried her to the barrel of wax, and dipped her in. Then put her on the belt and headed her for the wick cutter.
Underdog! Help! Underdog!
Will Underdog hear Sweet Polly's cries? Will he be able to overcome the stabbing pain and save her from the wick cutter? The answers lie ahead in our next thrilling episode.
When in this world the headlines read of those whose hearts are filled with greed, who rob and steal from those who need to right this wrong with blinding speed goes Underdog, 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 Underdog. Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, mighty ho, hurrah!
Raff's assembly line.
This assembly line sure works great, boss.
It knows how to take care of her.
Help! Underdog! Where, oh, where has my underdog gone? Oh, where has he gone?
That sweet Polly calling. She needs me now. Though I have pain, I'll save her somehow.
While he stays straight, he's right as rain. But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
Help! Underdog! Save me!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Underdog?
Underdog.
Wait a minute. Look at him. He has to stay stiff as a board. Trip the mooch. That wick chopper can take care of him. Grab the candles and let's head for the truck.
They're getting away, Underdog!
They won't get away. Though I can't bend, this assembly line belt will bring their end.
Stop! Stop already! We give up! We heard the commotion, Underdog, but I see you didn't need us. Even with your pain, you captured Riffraff. But where are the swords?
Those candles you see there hold a surprise. I'll melt them now with my X-ray eyes.
The famous Excalibur sword collection.
Don't forget me, Underdog!
That's it, Underdog. Now you've taken care of everything.
Except his own pain. He still has that.
While I stay straight, I'm right as rain.
But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
We'll all go back to the hospital and have a birthday party for him. That's sure to cheer him up.
And so, back at the hospital, the doctors and Sweet Polly and friends gathered around to wish the suffering Underdog happy birthday. But at that very moment,
Underdog, I've got terrible news. The manager of the museum says that one of the Excalibur swords is missing. You recovered all of them, but one.
One?
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 I really think you've hit the spot. That missing sword tells me a lot.
and quickly Underdog reached behind his cloak, and sure enough, there was the missing sword.
That's what was causing all your pain. It must have been thrown there when you had the train wreck.
While he stands straight, he's as right as rain. And when he bends over, he's right again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Underdog. Happy birthday to you.
And now, Underdog, make your wish and blow out the candles.
Don't miss the next exciting adventure of Underdog.